No, no, no. Lord tissue paper. At you. At you.
People.
It's all tissue paper. All toilet tissue paper in here, baby boy. Yeah, yeah. Wipe your names.
People. We are live. And you know what that means. The IWC has officially become shook because me and Tashawn have formed like Voltron to give you a different opinion from the other YouTube commentators that, you know, say the same dribble and, you know, have Patreon and other things to worry about so they can't give you a different opinion or say what they really want to say, but we don't give a fuck. We don't care about offending people. We don't say,
we give no flying fuck, man. Me don't know one thing we care about, man.
all we care about is entertainment, wrestling, and calling out wrestling for being fucking stupid. But Tishawn, tell people, you know, introduce yourself and everything like that while I go get some drink and some ramen noodles.
You mean tell the people where the fuck we've been? Well, me on the past end, I'm still dedicating my time to Wrestle Talk Media, doing the best that we can to become the best source of information and wrestling news to you now. All that bullshit. But yeah, we've been basically handling a lot of business. For those that still follow me on Facebook and been watching the Indie Wrestling Exposed series, which went Facebook viral. We've been doing numbers over there, but basically gathering up content to put on Good Nation Entertainment's channel, the home of Wrest Talk Media, and getting everything squared away. You know, 6 million to 20,000 subscribers. Man, we doing it. We trying to do it. We doing it. But as we speak live from a guy in here that doesn't have life views page, that's a long ass fucking name, by the way. But hey, we in the building. We are in the building.
So
good to see you again, my friend.
Hey, you know, we always talk we just haven't done it live because Google kind of hid this thing about going live and it became kind of complicated. But while I was driving, I came with this thing, and I spelled it wrong. I'll change that in whatever. Sunday wrestling recap. Instead of just doing like a couple videos, you know, here and there, why not just wait till the end of the week and compress all the wrestling into, you know, one. All the important wrestling. I don't watch New Japan except for the gifts, and I don't know if you started watching New Japan.
I don't watch New Japan except for the gifts. Yeah.
I was just gonna, you know, put in.
Why do they call them gifts? What's that short for? Is it short for like graphic? Like, what is that supposed to mean? Like gifts?
Graphic images fast. I can look it up on Google, but whatever.
That might be. I bet it's not as interesting as the way we said. It's probably some weird different shit. Like, no, some nerd came up with it. But anyways,
what you want to talk about now? Ring of Honor, which I'll pretty much talk about, or Impact. What do you want to start from? And also, we can throw in the Eddie Edwards, Sammy Callahan incident. You want to throw that into a separate thing. Where do you want to start this ball to rolling from?
Man, I'm a little negative, so I don't know. I mean, this asshole maybe I might be compromised. I'm an asshole today, so the best I probably could do, I probably give you some good raw talk, but everything else, yeah. I'll try. That's all that matters.
Okay. So they're trying to make Roman Reigns the new Stone Cold with him getting suspended for talking about Brock Lesnar. He's suspended until further notice.
Okay. I mean, you saying the new Stone Cold, is that a a thing running around? Is that what people saying? Is that real?
No, it's just, you know, it to me, you know, it's like they're trying to get Roman over by trying to make him like a Stone Cold. You know, like he's such a rebel. He said something about Brock Lesnar, so Vince is stepping up and doing the corporate thing for, you know, for Brock or whatever.
I mean, I put it like this because we always flutter things with shit like that. We make slanderous comments like that. It's not a Stone Cold way of doing things because Stone Cold's way that's not it's not the exact same way Stone Cold did. They did it with Stone Cold. It's not. Stone Cold had a whole other way of coming up. It wasn't. Oh, this is how you get. No, if Roman was going on Stone Cold type of rant, he would just went out there and whooped everybody's ass and not gave a damn about it, and probably wouldn't have had three words to say, and he would have just whooped folks' ass continuously. And then finally one day when Vince called him out there, then he would say a couple of things and then punch Vince in the mouth. So this is not a Stone Cold push. This is not. This is we're trying to be on the edge. I mean, like I said once before, respectfully, Roman Reigns has always been he's really his nature has always been heel. So they're really not stepping outside of his character. It's just that once again, I understand the business. That's what makes it hard for me to come in on certain things because I understand the business. And the business is not WWE is not 100% just Vince McMahon. It's Vince McMahon plus shareholders, partners, and so forth. So they have a say so towards any damn thing. The Roman Reigns we want to see, the Roman Reigns fans really want to see, they can't really get that fully. Vince is lucky he can get Roman Reigns in there because if Kmart, Susan Q, and all other, Snickers and all that, if they had to say so, we'll just be getting John Cena. Let's keep it real. So let's not act like some dumbasses and not act like we don't understand it. There are people that Vince has to answer to, and if he don't want to answer to them, he can't use their money. So
there are other people they could have put in Roman Reigns' spot that you could think of right now in the company. If you were,
I mean, this is the push that okay. See, that's what I don't like about certain fans. You can be included whoever, but I hate it when we do that. I want him to have that kind of push, and we've been wanting to be able to say this. This is the one. This is the one we've been wanting. But now we get it, even though it may be a little past tense, too late. Now we're like, trying to do this. This is what y'all been wanting. Y'all been wanting to see Roman be Roman. Y'all that Florida championship Roman Reigns promo, old throwback promo. Y'all love that, but you getting it in a way, and now it's like, why are we doing this? Stop. Just hope that they're able to get this Roman Reigns across because, like I said, Lord and behold, we know that Snickers and the rest of the sponsors, they like, nah, we don't want this kind of Roman Reigns. We want him to be a little colorful. Please, they might do that, but considering that letting Roman, gradually letting Roman speed on out, this let's let it be that. It's not corny yet. Let's give it a chance first before we just because we do got a history of just shitting on things, campaigns, but let's hear him out for a second.
Well,
take your time.
Well, what's your opinion on the Brock Roman thing? Do you like a lot of people feel like this match shouldn't happen because they already had it one time, and I guess people just don't like Roman Reigns for because they feel like he's being shoved down everybody's throat.
No, that's where we're getting it wrong. It wasn't Brock being shoved down people's throats that people were upset about. I mean, Roman being shoved down people's throat. That's not it. I can tell you where it mainly stemmed from. Is that they didn't push Roman the way we wanted him to be pushed. That was it. Remember there was a time when this guy named Roman Reigns didn't win the Royal Rumble and everybody wanted Roman Reigns to win.
Yep, I remember that.
Okay, then. It's just that they didn't push Roman the way we wanted him to be pushed, which was the most perfect opportune time. They didn't give Roman Reigns that damn win because they let Batista do it. End the story. Like I'm just trying to because. I'm just trying to keep it real. There's a reason why certain things is done. There's a reason why certain things is not done. And people were ready to get behind Roman Reigns. They love the heel persona of Roman Reigns about the right opportune time. And so now it seems that WWE is going to just trying to do that right direction, and people are just not too trustworthy of WWE for doing it because WWE has a very fucked up history of creating fuckery and not or not or just dropping a storyline or not completing what they're doing. So it's getting that way.
Well, I want to throw an apology to you. The Oscar Charlotte thing, what happened at Fastlane. Years ago, me and Tashawn, we were talking about Oscar versus Charlotte going to be this big match, and I was like, Oscar's going to be able to hold her on the mic against Charlotte. And he told me, no, Charlotte's pretty much going to have to carry it, through the storyline. I was like, nah. Oscar, she's going to do the stuff she does in NXT. But over the time, somebody had the bright idea to say, hey, we need to give Oscar these long-ass promos when her English really isn't that good. And I'm not dissing Oscar. I'm a huge Oscar fan. But watching her, like I said this last video, her on the mic is like super cringe. Like, I'm embarrassed. I sometimes want to turn TV off. Tashawn, you can take it from there for a minute or whatever. You can go ahead and gloat. Go ahead and tell him. Yeah.
Yeah. On the mic. Yeah. It's like this. You say want to go there. That shit. I think us as fans, we were cool with Nakamura. Doing it. We understand. It takes, hell, what would have made it a lot, well, more sense. Hell, I don't give a damn. Get Russo's wife. Get a monster heel. She's looked at as this force of mysterious combat warrior chick. So apparently she's still a big deal. So give her somebody that would speak for her because she's not a Brock Lesnar. And even though Brock Lesnar is not a mouthpiece, he can still say what the fuck he want to say, get it across. But it'll just be intimidating. But Brock is not crafty on the mic, but he can't get his point across. I will admit that. Asuka can't be crafty and she can't get a point across. So, and she can't even talk intimidating. When she talks, it's like you want to help her speak, and that's because of her broken English. So my thing is, have the decency to pair her with somebody, a translator. But there was a character by the name of Kali that had a translator, and he got over. He was able to bring more to Kali's character. Do that for Asuka. When Kali one day, he didn't need his.
I would say when Asuka was on SmackDown, she hit Charlotte with "You are queen, but I am empress." I was like, no, who told her to say that shit? Like, they're the empress and the queen are the same thing, I would guess. Yeah. And it's just like that. And like people are clapping like, oh, why are you clapping for this? This is stupid.
Well, I guess it's meaning that, they're equal. But she was saying it like she just trumped her all of a sudden. And that's not, that's like saying you're a queen, but I am a queen. Like, okay, well, that means we're equal. But she was though like you're a queen, or it was basically like in translation she was saying you're a princess, but I'm a queen. But in actuality, you're calling her a queen and you're an empress, so basically y'all are equal. It's like saying I'm the president. And you said I'm the king of Europe. Well, we're we're still your royal family, and we're the first family. So it's the same shit, really. It's we get we represent differently. We treat it, but still we're looked at as the leaders of our respectful areas. Just as that. So she was just it's cringe worthy, as we said. It's very cringe worthy to watch these debacle of promos and the push of Oscar is like it's just. I saw a major fuck up with that storyline though. I mean, if Oscar never claimed who she wanted to face at WrestleMania, then why was she even a part of that elimination chamber match?
No, I also wasn't in limit. She wasn't in.
Like, what was the point of her fight? She was. She was in elimination chamber. She was in the match between and that was to see if
Oh,
Nia if Nia Jax was. Remember, hold on now. Remember if Nia Jax would have won, she would have been added match. The match which Oscar, Alexis, she would have been added to that, but it was supposed to then by her thing. Okay, it's just going to be Oscar and so you see the idiotic pull up. I'm gonna say that she didn't, and then I remember Alexis coming out on Raw and addressing it, and Oscar was like, "I see you at WrestleMania." Like it was she been was gonna fight Alexis Bliss at WrestleMania, but they're trying to convince us that Oscar never accepted her chat. Like what the fuck is she did? She took the match.
wrestling fine. What's up?
What's your opinion on that one though? Like, did they drop the ball on that storyline? Like by trying to act like, oh, remember Ronda Rousey interrupted her, but okay, still the next night, Oscar came out and she accepted the challenge for WrestleMania because Alexis was doing some they was doing some dumb shit. Like basically it was the cowardly heel, running all that type of shit, and Oscar was making her little doing her little stick and all that type of shit. So I'm like. I totally think that they fucked up on that one, but it's for the fans to blindly not see that one.
Okay.
Damn, what the hell is you doing?
Talking with a friend real quick.
Oh, okay. But I guess I have to keep it going. So
30 minutes.
That's my main thing is that this whole storyline of all of a sudden Oscar popping up and fighting Charlotte. I have no problem with them versus each other, but to lie and try to make it like people are stupid, like they don't notice that. Well, Oscar she did challenge. She did accept the challenge for WrestleMania against Alexa. So if that was the case, then why did they make the damn picture? They had the poster up, Alexis versus Oscar. So why try to lie to the fans like they don't know what the fuck they talking about? Like that's what I don't like is the fact that they try to act like there never was a claim she never was gonna like stop lying. Stop lying. Like no, just say that she changed her mind.
Jax versus Alexa Bliss though. Now I guess they just
say what.
I was wondering how they're going to get to Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss.
I mean, this is the only way now. Even though now let me speak on this, Lord. Let me speak on this. Orala. Check this out. Now, Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax. If this has not been the most recycled storyline of all time when it comes to women's division, for everybody's memory that is very short, there was a team called Lay Cool. Yes, there was a team called Lay Cool, and they called this woman Piggy. You know who I'm talking about.
Piggy Giant.
And they was picking with her, saying that she used to be overweight and all that. And they called her Piggy, and she broke down, started crying, and then Lay Cool kept picking with her and all that type of shit like that. Okay, Blair, scratch that. If y'all forgot them, y'all don't remember this too far back. Okay, well there was a team That's called. Well, there is this team called the Bella Twins.
Mm.
The Bella Twins. And the Bella Twins had this thing where they were just the twins, the evil twins, and they did this thing where they talked shit about this certain wrestler that ended up coming to WWE. Name was Karma. And remember when they picked on her and kept picking on her, and Karma came down into the ring, and what did she do? What did she do? What did she do? She
Right.
broke down and started crying in the ring because they was talking about her weight. Did we forget that one? Did we forget that storyline? Or am I wrong? Or was it the other way around? Huh, America?
No, it was just like he said. She was like, "If I wasn't pregnant, I would beat both of you guys up." And then she started crying.
Yes.
That was her last
So
television, I think.
and then again, WWE decides to bring this storyline about her weight. Like, what is the fascination with women's weight? Well, I know that's an easy pick on, but come on, come on, y'all, like for real, yo. I mean, no. You know what? For my older fans, let's go back to the Attitude Era. Oh yeah, I dare. Now there was a certain group of women that was picking on this woman by the name of Molly Holly about her weight, her oversized bosom. Now, I'm just saying. Like, it seems to be the same goddamn storyline. This is the fourth time with the storyline. The fourth time with the storyline. I'm just saying. Like, can we get something more interesting? Like, every time there's a big girl. The only one that I didn't see, I don't think went like that is China, who didn't get this stiff with the storyline. But it seems like every time there's a big dominant woman, they always pick on her weight, and they'd be like, and then all of a sudden that's supposed to be her rise to being the top. Is when she turns face. It was when I'm being bullied and picked on because of my weight. And watch, because Nia Jax is gonna do it. She's gonna get out there and be talking about they're coming at me because of my weight. I speak up for all the big women and all. Like, come on, dog, chill. Look, stop it, y'all, stop it. Y'all been doing this storyline, and it's sad that I can recall 1, 2, 3 incidents where they used the storyline already. The same as and I know others be like, well, they always recycle storylines, but the women's division has not been that big. So to recycle the same, like they haven't tried a lot of different storylines. They haven't. Not as like with the men's story. Like we've had storylines and we've had mystical men, mystical demons. We've had motherfucking thugs. We've had motherfucking backyard wood gangs and shit like that. But now with the women's division, it's the same shit.
Yeah, they took Nia Jax from being like this monster and gave her the irresistible force and whatever. Now she's like, I'm sad about my weight. These little women are picking.
It was like when Molly was doing her thing. It was like that with Molly. Molly was damn near undefeated. She kept beating everybody. And they picked with her by her weight. The old girl, when she was on the come up, she's making her moves and she was taking everybody down. Then all of a sudden, Lay Cool was like, "Oh, you coming after the title? Well, hey, let's give it up for Miss Piggy." Which I remember that storyline so well because I was like, "She ain't fat." Like, what are y'all talking? And then they were like showing old pictures of her and shit like that. So they was like, look at her, she still got gut or whatever like that. And then they cut to this scene in the back when she was like to one of the I don't know if it was one of the little backstage women, and she was like she was like pinching her stomach, trying to see if she was really fat, all that type of shit. Then he had Karma and like that shit. Like, I'm like, yo, is that all you can do for the women that y'all are like pushing? You know, we're gonna go to her weight. And especially if she's a force to be reckoned with. If she's knocking down walls and shit like that, like she's undefeated or she's unstoppable. All of a sudden, hey, let's talk about her weight. Like, what the fuck? Stop it. My thing with this Nia Jax thing is that they could have did it a better way. You know, instead of this weight shit. Like, come on, dog. I mean, kudos to TNA. They didn't even have to go. They didn't have to go that route. They didn't go that route with Lady Topper. They didn't go that way with Havoc. They didn't go that way with. That's 3 big massive women that were a threat that TNA didn't drop the ball with. Well, they dropped the ball with Lady Topic because it just wasn't. I don't know. I think it was bad timing, but still, all these big women, these big force of nature women, they didn't just lead them to the stereotype of, oh, you're big, so we're gonna say that you got a fat problem, and then we're gonna like pick on you because you're fat, yeah, you're fat, yeah, and you're gonna cry, and you're gonna be really emotional because you're a big beast, but you really you have real sensitive feelings. Like, stop it, WWE, stop it. You know. But kudos to TNA for the route that they took Awesome Kong and the route they took women like Hamada, the routes that they took, women like Havoc. They let them shine without giving them this. Oh, she's emotionally distraught. She's a big fat woman. They didn't do this. They didn't even do that to what was her name for the time being? Was it Cherry Bomb? Was she? No, it was Cherry with the lot of love. She was.
Oh
What was
yeah,
that chick? The white. Yeah, there you go. They didn't do these ridiculous ass storylines. They have weight storylines. Like, come on, man. I'm very disappointed with this woman's pattern of all the women are fat, and then she breaks down because I have the fat issue and all that type of shit. Get the fuck out of here with that. Please stop.
but
Please stop.
it goes into the other issue of like, okay, Alexa Bliss versus Asuka. You knew that shit was going to be pretty much a slaughter. Now we're going to get Bliss versus.
No, no, no. The reason why I would have liked it because you would have got to see a lot of more shenanigans done, with the Oscar John. I'm pretty sure. I mean, because a lot of more shenanigans, and that's if they show Alexa Bliss's true ability. Now she can go, she just takes a cowardly role. Alexa Bliss is a machine, but they're trying to give her this. They pushed her horribly. For one, she should not even be in the WrestleMania spot. Just keep it. I'm just gonna keep it real. Alexa, I don't understand what the fuck is their fascination with her. She should have never won Elimination Chamber. She that no. You say, well, T-Shirt, who you think could have? Damn anybody. You know, it should have been Nia Jax that should have been in that Elimination Chamber match. I mean, it would have.
How the hell do you have Nia Jax there, but she's not in the Elimination Chamber? That was fucking crazy.
I didn't get especially the male eliminate person that was like, oh shit, especially when Big Show was going to come out or anybody was getting ready to come out or Mark Henry, you remember what's called he bust the whole goddamn pod down, getting that like it's shit like that. Like Nia should have been in the goddamn elimination chamber match. Alexa Bliss should have been challenging Oscar at elimination chamber. That's it. And Oscar should have beat her. Oscar should have beat her, and then that would all already lay claim because then you could have had a situation where Oscar could still eventually go and challenge Charlotte at SummerSlam or whatever like that. But that way it'd be champion versus champion. Which would have been a big feel or money in the bank. Like it would have made a very big, huh?
But they could have saved it till Survivor Series
or whatever. I just feel like it should be Oscar versus Nia Jax at WrestleMania. And then now I see fit like it makes sense. Then it becoming a 3-way because a rematch. So Alexa is now in the match. Then you would have made it a 3-way, and then have what you do. You have Alexa and them always picking on her about her weight, picking on her about. I'll let that slide in. They just gotta do that. Alexa, so anyway, Nia Jax will be certified the fucking the baby face. Then should be officially the baby face in that whole matchup, and then basically let Nia Jax pin Alexa Bliss at WrestleMania. If that's the case, it's certain ways you can do this, but WWE is like the thinking is so fucking small.
And then you also got the Carmella Money in the Bank thing, so they're gonna do that shit at WrestleMania and probably ruin Oscar's shit or whatever.
That's what I would hope. I'm hoping that Carmella cashes in. Because for one,
before the match or after the match, like during. My bad. During the match or after the match.
it can actually happen either way. She can cash it in and become a part of, make it an official three-way match or whatever like that, and then Oscar and Charlotte kick her out the way like they usually do, whatever like that. It can be afterwards. I wouldn't. I see. This is the thing. We shouldn't really care about Oscar's fucking streak. She should not even have a fucking streak. You know, it's I've seen several females with these used to do the strong style. Before a strong style was even popular, there's a woman by the name of motherfucking Jacqueline
Oh yeah.
that was doing that shit before she got there. Let's not get it twisted.
But
If you
see,
don't believe me, go watch a go watch a match.
That would end people gonna say they, but she had
Huh?
hardcore kicks. But to be
You
fair,
need to go watch. You can go. You need to go watch Miss Jackie, my friend. Miss Jackie was kicking bitches heads off. She was niggas, bitches and dudes at the same time. Jackie is Jackie was actually wrestling and picking up and slamming dudes. I mean, do I need to say Miss Texas? Like she was no joke, bro. Like for real. I can say the same thing about Jazz. There's a lot of women that were putting in that strong style and so forth and being it's like that. I mean, it was being that threat, but they didn't. I guess they didn't get the shine as this Oscar shit. Like I don't even understand where they going with it. But it's a lot of chicks that they can perform that damn good, but they water them down and they change them up real quick. They put them into a stereotype. Like Alexa Bliss, she can actually go. She's a damn good performer, but they water her down.
to just basically being a what like
Coward,
yeah.
a cowardly champ. You know, a Ric Flair or trying to mimic of a Ric Flair cowardly champ because really Charlotte can't really play a coward champion. She can't. They realize that. Yeah, Charlotte is too athletically built. She's too gifted to play a coward of a champion. Now the Miz can play a coward of a champion. He's not really physically opposing. He's not a real big threat. So it makes perfect sense for the Miz to be, kind of wimping out. Wimping out at sometimes and being opportunity perfect. You see lean win on a top star. That's very rare, very rare. Without any. Oh wow, the turnbuckle hit. Oh wow, accident. He Miz very rarely gets if any, gets a clean win. You know, off of by not by way of hitting the person down and then slamming them to the mat. He rarely gets that. It's always by way of it was a turnbuckle. Oh, the person did this. Oh, the person is. Oh, the person's eye was raped. It's always by way of that, and because that's his character. That's his stick. That's the way he gets over. But his character's not looked at as a powerhouse, as a very crafty. I'm a kill you striker type of move. He's not looked at as that. You know. So that's what they're going with Alexa Bliss is her to be that kind of champion, like a cowardly, opportunistic type of
like an
champion.
so Edge style.
Yeah, that was Edge. That was Edge's style as well. Pretty much the same, and that's where Miz really filled in the situation. He really cashed in on Edge's break. If for a lot of people don't really realize when we look at when Edge left, look at how he came up. The Miz TV thing, I mean, now you can't really. It's kind of you can't really say that about Chris Jericho because Chris Jericho has always proven himself to be very, very skillful and so he was so skillful that he was a viable threat to beat anybody. So that's why Miz.
Speaking of the Miz, let's talk about his whole storyline. So now he's gonna be facing Finn and Seth at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental title. My opinion on this, Finn Balor really doesn't deserve to be in this match. I can make a case with Seth Rollins, but I'm not really feeling Finn Balor. Like he hasn't done anything to impress me besides like the entrance. How do you feel about this whole three-way dance they're building up for Miz? The Miz. Because really, to me, the Miz, they kind of
Well,
missed opportunity.
my feeling on this whole thing.
What now?
Hello?
Yeah, yeah. You still there?
I didn't. I don't know if you finished or you just stopped talking.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's just stuff like laid out.
Huh?
Like how you feel about it, the Miz and Finn Balor stuff, and with Seth Rollins that 3-way. Your opinion on that?
Okay. I guess we had some interference. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello?
Yeah,
Okay.
I can hear you.
I guess you. Yeah. Okay. I guess you're speaking about the Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins. You're saying you're not feeling Finn Balor right now.
I'm not feeling Finn Balor being given a title match when he's really done nothing to deserve a title match.
Well, they're trying. You get it. They're trying their best to put Finn Balor somewhere. He
So
doesn't fit in at all. I mean, for one, his mic skills are shitty. His ring skills are awesome. He's on point with the ring, but mic skills, his social ability, connecting with the crowd, he doesn't connect. The only way he connects is when he's Demon Balor. That's it. You know, other than that, even him cutting backstage promos suck. So it's just it's just hard. His, him on the mic sucks.
I just don't
Being
get.
out there.
Well, no,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I just don't get why they're afraid to drop this man down to the cruiserweight title. Like that would have been a perfect opportunity for him to get into the cruiserweight title picture in the tournament. They probably could have made it on Raw, but they keep putting him in the heavyweight. And I have no problem with like smaller guys being in the heavyweight division, but it's just like he has nothing to bring there as far as a character or personality. So why not just give him?
You know what? Usually, a person they would disagree. They would really get mad and disagree with you on that one. They'd be like, "Finn Balor, the cruiserweight division. Are you mad?" Very valid point. I'll tell you this because it opens it up for a storyline. A good storyline that can help get him over, actually, even more over. Situation of that, you'll have if you have Seth Rollins versus the Miz at WrestleMania, perfect, great. The Miz wins that match, he messes around and pulls a sneaking move and gets over whatever like that. You can have a situation of now. Also, make sure you have Finn Balor versus whoever for the Cruiserweight Championship. Finn Balor wins the Cruiserweight Championship.
Mm.
So now, Finn Balor is the brand new Cruiserweight Champion. And then you're going to have all the internet smirks on Finn Balor's the move that far down the ladder. No. The next night on Raw, the Miz introduces his guest on the Miz TV or whatever like that, and it's Finn Balor. And the Miz starts belittling him, talking about we see now where you're placed at. You're on 205 Live, and he's talking shit about Finn Balor. And Finn Balor, bitch pretty much gets in his grill, kicks the shit out of Miz, lets him know, you know what? I got some gold, but I'm looking for more gold. And now you have a Cruiserweight champion versus the Intercontinental Championship at Money in the Bank.
Mm.
Or whatever fucking pay-per-view they finna have next. Have it to where Finn Balor gets to get both titles. Get the fuck out of here, boy. Now you put the title on Finn Balor now. Let him hold both titles. The Cruiserweight Championship and the Intercontinental Championship. rest
Now
my
that would be
case.
interesting. That okay, I can see that shit. Okay, yeah.
Now I just elevated the cruiserweight championship. Single-handedly, we just elevated. Finn Balor's gonna be wearing a cruiserweight title on one arm. Now he has the Intercontinental Championship on one arm. Whatever, he has the most prestigious title and the most revolutionary title, 205 Live. Come on, man.
But it's like the WWE that's stuck with like Finn Balor. He has like this music and the Demon. We got to keep him with the heavyweight. We you know that's the only thing he can. He only can be a heavyweight. You know, it seems like they're scared to do that.
We know this is real. If man, but if Rey Mysterio can do it, I know that guy can do it. You know, Finn Balor can do it. Rey Mysterio can be cruiserweight champion. I know this Finn Balor can be cruiserweight champion and still be relevant. Still be over.
I'm
saying.
You already do that though.
Well, let's just. I think American is.
Oh yeah, all right. Now you just that was a that really got my mind going about their linking the cruiserweight and the Intercontinental title. Hopefully they do that, but let's move on to Braun Strowman and his tag team title dreams. Braun Strowman wins the tag team battle royal, and he's going to WrestleMania to face the Bar with or without a partner. I don't know how to feel about this because if Braun Strowman beats the Bar, it pretty much shits on the tag team division. But if he brings a tag team partner, who would it be? And if it's like somebody small, okay, that might be really good. But if it's somebody like huge and shit, like let's just say they bring up one of those huge guys from NXT, that's like an unstoppable tag team. So I'm interested to see where they're gonna take this, but I'm also scared. Does that make sense to me?
It should have never happened. Honestly, if anything, I'm gonna be real with you.
Mm-hmm.
If this is going the way it's going, it should be the Bar versus Braun Strowman. Now, only if this is the thing that's going to happen. If the Bar jumps and beats the living hell out, does some very bad shit, beats the living hell out of Braun Strowman, beats him down, people rush to the back, Braun Strowman's down. He cannot make it to the match. Only if that happens. And now Bar's down there at the middle of the ring, whatever like that. Kurt comes out like, no. You guys aren't getting off that easy. I'm gonna find somebody. I'm gonna find a team to get out here and face you. You guys will defend those titles tonight in WrestleMania. Everybody go fucking crazy, whatever like that. And then the Bar gets up, starts walking up, try to get ready to walk that long ass ramp. And all of a sudden, this idiot's music pops on.
Braun.
No. I see it now. Bray Wyatt's music hits.
Okay.
Bray Wyatt's walking down there to the ring or whatever like that with his lantern, and he blows it and the lights completely cut on. And then people, then all of a sudden you gonna hear the chants. You gonna hear the chants. They gonna happen before you think of it. Delete. Everybody's hollering delete. And then all of a sudden the crowd's cheer gets a little louder, and the Bar looks behind them. And then here comes the orchestrator of it. Delete. And then okay. Comes out there. You guys, we have ourselves a Matt Hardy. end up winning the World Tag Team titles.
Mm.
They beat the Bar. Look at what's been going on lately. They finna have final division that should have happened on Raw was supposed to happen on this past Raw, but they have that, and we don't see them no more until WrestleMania. Just imagine the pop that's about to go down.
Mm. I would thought they would save the
It,
final
it,
for WrestleMania, but
it would completely because what? Huh?
I thought they would want to save the ultimate deletion or whatever for WrestleMania. It kind of shocking to me when I saw them say the ultimate deletion is happening next week. I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna go ahead and get that out of the way. So I
Yeah,
can see that
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It makes perfect sense, depending on how they end the final deletion. If they end it where Bray Wyatt barely escapes and walks away from final deletion or whatever, or it just basically it leads to both of them just laid out by the waters of reincarnation or something like that. They both pass the fuck out. They didn't beat each other up, and they both are completely incapacitated. And then they come back. They they re-debut at WrestleMania. Wyatt walks out, and then the crowd, the crowd gonna be up. Is Bray Wyatt? Because this is how you throw people off by having Bray out there first. And so people are gonna be thinking that, oh shit, Bray's here to help his friend out, Braun Strowman. So Braun finna come out. They gonna get back out. But then if you get if fucking Matt Hardy also comes from under the ring and starts orchestrating the delete, man, those folks finna wig the fuck out now.
but
I will mark the fuck out.
yeah, that would be an interesting tag team because I kind of got that feeling when they were laughing at each other. Maybe this could be like one of those weirdo tag teams.
Yeah, that mean they're weirdo tag team. That's evident. Hell, the Brothers of Destruction was a weirdo tag team. You know, I mean, just because it's odd ass shit. I mean, but they'll be their money though. It's money in Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy. Especially if Matt Hardy turned full heel.
Ooh. And we won't be seeing Jeff Hardy for a while, so this would definitely give
Yeah,
Matt Hardy some kind
mean,
of
which creates a great opening for Jeff Hardy because when Jeff Hardy comes back, you know, he tries to talk to his brother. It'll be hard him communicating with his brother. You know, they won't be on the same page. His brother be like, "Good, your brother Nero now," and then Jeff be like, "Well, no, man, I want to talk to you about this." And then when Jeff is constantly not being, cooperating with his brother, and then Matt and Bray end up beating him up or whatever like that, and then to the point where he beats Jeff Hardy up so bad to where Jeff Hardy kind of leaves away, and then Matt Conley, all these mind games have been played on Matt and Bray Wyatt, and all of a sudden Jeff Hardy comes back as Willow. It's a wrap.
Willow
If
on
Will,
WWE. Okay.
oh yes, you know what's gonna happen if because instead of him becoming Brother Nero, him bringing out Willow will be fucking awesome.
Trying to think of what's the other thing. I think that's pretty much Raw.
Mm-hmm.
We can move on to Impact, which Impact would be a little bit shorter. Oh yeah, start Sami Callihan, Alaba. What are your opinion on that?
Sam Kelly and what?
Versus Falaba.
Mm.
Okay, Sami Callihan in general. I like Sami Callihan. I think the guy has, especially like Impact Wrestling champion in the future. Like he should be a world champion in the future. He's got the mic skills. He's got decent wrestling. It's the psychology. He's almost a complete package, in my opinion. And especially you have him in a feud with Austin Aries, it would be a good dynamic.
I'm in it to enjoy the program. If I can't enjoy the program, I'm not trying to shop and nitpick for wrestlers that I think have a future. I'm sorry.
What about the did the feast at least the feast of fire? Did that catch your attention?
I like how everybody tries to clean it up and be like, no, that's not good. Stop. It's not. It's not good. Impact Wrestling is not good. Stop it. Stop trying to beef it up and act like we can't just love WWE. We got to give something else a shot. Stop it. No. Impact has been completely shitty. I mean, it's too many hits and miss. Like it's just it's too much. Like there needs to be a whole cleansing going on. Like just which is clear to see. Apparently, the regime before them was not the problem. It, it's not an easy company to run, which is evident now. It's not an easy company to run. Um, what I'm seeing in this product is just completely. How many times are they going to recycle Abyss's situation, Abyss and Joseph Park? How many times? How many?
How many times did
How
they
many?
return?
How many fucking Abyss? Nigga, you heard me. How many Abyss returns are gonna happen from Joseph Park? Bring out the monster. Bring out the monster. I want the like cut it. I mean, but it's just. But I do like Abyss versus Congo Kong. I like that, but it's
I think
just.
with that they went too far. They just jumped the gun. They're going straight into a monster's ball instead of having like a regular match or whatever.
Hey man, I guess. Um, there's nothing really interesting about Impact, man. It's just
Matt Sydal was finding his spirit animal.
when they completely get their shit together, man. I'll be. I try to peep in, and I'm always trying to check in, but it's just it's it's hard to watch. You know, it's just hard to watch, and it's not easy to watch. I know. Say, well, you watch WWE, at least they make it worth your money to watch. I mean, but Impact, and other promotions, they're competing to get that type of attention. So you can't fault anybody from watching WWE. That's come on, that's in tradition already. Other places are trying to get into that traditional workings, and to be at where they were and looking at where Impact is now is I'm sorry, they've done too many shitty things for us fans to not ignore and say, okay, that's enough. Enough is enough. I can't support. I can't keep defending you when you, especially as the fans too, when you bitched about one person, the one person who really saved the fucking company, and now that person's gone, and now look at what the fuck happened. Oh, this person can fix it. This person, I remember Billy Corgan was the one that can fix it. This motherfucker can't even do shit with NWA. Like literally, like where's this boom that we was looking for with NWA? They bashed the other person that was running TNA, and Jeff Jarrett. Oh, Jeff Jarrett can do it. Jeff Jarrett, he got GFW. What the fuck? Look at what happened to GFW. Look at what happened. I
Nowhere.
mean, and then they said, "Oh, this well, Anthem's gonna do it." Okay, yeah. Look at these motherfuckers that made back to back fucked up head waves. Every post about Impact last year was completely negative. Every move they made was negative. They were so negative. They literally gave Matt his fucking gimmick. They were like, okay, here have it. We so goddamn shitty. How the fuck you lose the rights to that? Like how the fuck you lose the rights to a gimmick that y'all own?
Dude, like they
They just they,
succumb to the pressure. Like they succumb to internet trolls.
yeah. But it was really their fault because they did bad business with them. That was just that it was completely their fault. They deserve everything that they get. You don't alter nobody's fucking contract when there's already an agreement, but That was the agreement that was when Dixie Carter was in place. So I kind of understand it, but then again, you can't really renege it. If you take over this Carter, so you gotta live up to that agreement y'all made. But they fucked that up. So it's just so much that they fucked up on. It's like I look at the fans of Impact Wrestling. They are. I mean, the fans of Impact Wrestlers don't have a fucking spine in their fucking body because, like I said, I would have never been. I would have never. I was very vocal about it. How in the fuck y'all gonna let them get away with taking the TNA logo symbolism off of there? Like, hold up, are you serious? Since when is WWE? WWE never thought of we're gonna call it just Raw. Then we'll call the whole show just Raw. When WWE was being sued by World Wildlife Funding, I'm pretty sure they had an option to call it Raw Wrestling, Raw World Wrestling, or WWE. They could have became that, but no, they said no. We're just gonna because if Vince had the chance, he would have kept it as WWF. And like I said before, on plenty of different platforms, WWF has a lot of negative shit a part of it. A lot of negative shit. A lot of negative shit. Way more negative shit than the TNA did. But did Vince want to give up the symbols of WWF? Did he want to give that up, American?
No.
He did not want to give that up. He would. WWF had sex scandals, steroid scandals, conspiracy to death scandals. What? Huh? You don't believe me? Prostitution scandals. There's a lot of shit. Porn. But did Vince really want to give away WWE? No, he didn't. He fought for it. You fans allowed Anthem come in and change, and they literally said at the beginning, they said TNA is dead. How in the fuck you allowed him as a fan, as a viewer? How you allow
Still there? You
you love like that? How the fuck? And then they say it's dead. I just can't. I couldn't imagine and saying, you know what? Let's Raw. Now we're Raw, or now we're SmackDown Wrestling. Fuck out of here. That was just stupid. And then they stood for that. Fans stood for that, and you shit ass fans that defend it. Y'all sound stupid, man. You look stupid. They should have been on social media. Protest. They should have been on social media because those syllables mean something. So for me to get back into Impact Wrestling, I can't. I can't completely get behind something that is completely shitty, especially in its mean. You let a silly ass motherfucking Vince Russo discourage y'all from wanting to use this. Fuck out of here. You stupid ass fans.
The thing is, Impact, they fell for the internet troll because you remember like people saying, hey, you need to drop TNA, revamp it, and Anthem fell for it. I was just
no, and a lot of it was the WWE smirks that was saying that because they know the TNA has prestigious history to it. Total Nonstop Action has a lot of. Matter of fact, let me show you what made them feel so how they look real stupid. When you looked at the history of TNA, remember when they showed all the celebrities, Chris Rock, people that was a part of TNA, all the people that was showing, that were holding TNA signs. You mean to tell me you gonna walk away from them chants? WWE chant. TNA got a like that was a stick. And I heard somebody in the crowd on one of the TNA episodes, Impact episodes, chanting TNA, and he was the only one chanting. This is when who was in the ring? And I heard this is not too long ago. I heard the guy. It was one guy chanting TNA, 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 and they were like, the rest of the crowd was like not saying, and they was not even get behind them. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all doing? Are y'all serious? Like, you should be behind it. Like, for one, and you lose credibility now. Now Impact has to partner up and do off-brand shows with Lucha Underground. Now they have to do off-brand shows with Ring of Honor. They ain't doing nothing official on Pop Station. They doing shit like, and for one, any collaboration with some of these brands are just too late.
Yeah. Speaking of that, what are your thoughts on the Lucha Impact? Pretty much having Austin Aries versus Pentagon Jr. and so forth and so on.
It's unofficial,
huh?
It's unofficial. It ain't. It's not. It's not even on. It's not even on pay-per-view.
Twitch.
I rest my case. That's like WWE doing their pay-per-view special on Facebook. I mean, if that's the case, then why don't they just have it on YouTube?
Yeah, because Twitch is free. This isn't the pay for one.
It's an off-brand ass fucking. It's I mean, off the books type of show. That's no real big deal, but it's not even nobody. I mean, it's too late in the game to even try to do anything with Lucha Underground. Lucha Underground, what momentum they got now? Right now.
I'm trying to think.
Rest my case. I rest my case.
Okay. Playing devil's advocate, Impact Wrestling, Ring of Honor, Bullet Club. You know they're gonna say Too Sweet Bullet Club. Does that have any potential? Austin Aries versus Kenny King. Television. No, damn, that's for the television title. What the fuck? Anyway, the Ring of Honor, Impact. Does that have any juices flowing?
No, I don't even. I don't care for that. I really don't. I mean,
LAX versus the Young Bucks.
I guess. I mean,
Dalton Castle.
that
huh? Dalton Castle versus I don't know. Sammy Callahan, I guess. I don't. No. But okay. Who would benefit from that? Ring of Honor or Impact?
Exactly. My point. Nobody benefits. Nobody gives a shit now. Honestly, now you may got some closet type of fans that they may get a tickle or something, about it. Yay, maybe. But honestly, nobody cares now. It's too late in the game. We would have gave a shit back when TNA was thriving. We would have gave a shit. But when Lucha Underground starting up and was second season or something like that, we would have gave a shit. Now it's just when TNA initially when they hit up Lucha Underground to do something, then. But now Lucha Underground, they look like they on their way out, brother. I mean,
Netflix and all.
Huh?
They going to. I think they're already on Netflix. I think Lucha Underground is already on Netflix and shit. I think
I can't find it.
They're gonna put the whole season straight to Netflix.
Yes, and hope that people find it. So, good luck. Good luck. And that's that.
Let me see. I'm trying. Well, did you see the Austin Aries Alberto Patron shit with Alberto trying to stuff meat in Austin Aries' mouth? No homo.
Yeah.
I can tell this.
I watched the match. I watched the match, but I don't. Nothing. I mean, I can't get invested into anything with Impact now. I really can't. Fan of TNA, but the shit the circus they got running now, I can't get invested into what they have going. And anybody to get offended about the shit I'm saying, you can easily opinion to challenge me anytime. But I can't get invested into this shit.
I will say this: the Austin Aries coming out at Ring of Honor with Kenny King, it kind of threw me.
They can't even they can't even do shit with Johnny Mundo, aka Johnny Impact. They can't do shit with him. Like literally, that's my boy. That's my homie. Right in the background. That's my homeboy right there. You know, they can't do shit with my guy. Like I did my NOCW. I wrestled a promotion. Shit, he shined big. I mean, I knew exactly what to do. It was two different champions anyway. I knew exactly what to put him, what spot to put him. They brought John Morrison there and just completely fucked up with his character.
They pretty much made him a guy who can't win the big match. He should have had the choke artist thing instead of Matt Sydal.
Yeah, but yeah.
Think with the Ring of Honor thing, I'm thinking, why is Austin Aries going after Kenny King's television title when he has nothing but world titles?
You know why? Come on, now, man. Because Ring of Honor, it isn't Dalton Castle they champion.
Yeah, he still is. He just beat Jay Lethal. What? He beat Jay Lethal, and now he's at the WrestleMania weekend. He's going to be facing the villain, Monty Skull, whatever, for the world title.
So they got a butt pirate as their champion, which is pretty obvious. Yeah, let them face Jay Lethal because for one, Austin Aries, I already know how cocky arrogant Austin Aries is. He ain't trying to do no. He not trying to. He not finna job out to no fucking no feather pants, glitter dancing motherfucker. I mean,
that motherfucker got some suplexes. That motherfucker is like got 40,000 suplexes. Okay. He's a decent wrestler in the ring. It's just his gimmick kind of throws people off.
Yeah. Yeah. So
okay, even Dalton Castle versus the villain doesn't.
What has Marty Scurll done lately? I mean, besides his interest is awesome.
He beat Punishment Martinez with a low blow at the pay-per-view. That's the latest thing he did.
So you telling me I got two guys that's going for your nuts? Gotcha.
Yep.
All right. I'm excited now.
And no, okay, I can't think of anything else. Oh yeah, we'll finish off with this one. Ring of Honor has the women's tournament, and it has Emma, aka Tennille Dashwood, in it. Brandy Rose, Cody's wife, in it. Let's see, some women from Stardom, but not the top stars, just like the mid-level stars, and some Ring of Honor jobbers. So, yeah, that's something. Or is it too late for the Ring of Honor women's title? Is it just like, damn, y'all just now getting the women's title? I'm gonna just end it on that right there. T-Sean's thoughts on Ring of Honor women's title.
Entertain me. Bring back the women's tag team titles. You know. We know way back when WWF or whatever. I think there was a women's championship, women's tag team titles way back when. If I'm not mistaken. Let's look. Let's go. Matter of fact, history check that real quick. American. See, when was the was the women's tag team titles?
It was the last time it was seen. It was in 1988.
And that's WWF.
Yep, and it was won by the Glamour Girls. It had 6 years from 1983 to 1989.
Well, I'm pretty sure it was held by Mo. And she scrapped the titles, right?
They only got 5 tag teams. They got Velvet McIntyre and Princess Victoria. Velvet McIntyre, Desiree Peterson, Layla Kiani, Judy Martin, some Japanese women, and then the Glamour Girls again. So it only got held by 1, 2, 3, 4 different tag teams.
Let me see here.
Oh yeah, and
Also, they gathered from the NWA ladies wrestlers tag team titles. What, I'm sorry, what were you saying?
and also they got oh yeah, the Briscoes won their 9th tag team title run. I don't know if that counts for something.
The Briscoes.
Yeah, in Ring of Honor. And
in 2012, WWE.com ran an article supporting bringing back women's tag team championship. In 2014, the Bella Twins discussed a desire to establish a Divas discussion of whether WWE would have women's tag team titles continue in 2018. And we've been talking about here at Russ Talk Media. We've been talking about having a discussion, and we still ain't entitled a discussion. Women's, I think we need to go ahead and be ahead of the hurdle, and eventually go ahead and do a video talking about. Damn what they do.
And then they got,
and honestly,
the iconic duo coming in, Billy Kay and I forgot the other girl's name, but that's an automatic women's tag team.
I mean, well, for one, this is the fuck up here. They brought it. Now, this is the way. This is one reason why they need tag titles. They brought in two groups, two identical ass groups. Assolution and
not Assolution.
Yeah, Assolution. That's why I was wondering why I said, hold up, did they really call Paige's group Absolution? Like y'all know what that's closely related towards. But then you have Ruby's retards. I'm like, you bring in two supposedly dominant groups, and they don't have nothing else to go for but just one title. Fuck out of here! Like that wouldn't have made sense to bring groups like this if you have a tag team like something for them to do, And honestly, I would not just bring in tag titles. I will also bring in. Hold up! Wait for it! I will bring in a Divas Championship as well. I will bring back the Divas Championship, so that way you have a mid card title. Mid card title and the tag titles. The world women's title, like it makes perfect sense. I mean, just putting stuff out there. I mean, it worked real. It went well for TNA. They actually kept my interest with the tag titles and the knockouts title. So that was very interesting. So I feel like WWE should have a mid card title, which the Divas Championship should have never went nowhere. Yeah. Why they took
because people
that was stupid. Like
you can't call women divas.
Hold on, no. Hold on. This is the stupid shit. The women was calling themselves divas. When Beyonce was doing that shit and all of them and on the reality shows, they were saying divas.
Yep.
That's why they named the show Total Fucking Divas. Because that's the word. Women call themselves divas. We are divas. We are divalicious. Women always do that. So they'll chauvinistic ass, we're knockout. Again, she's a knockout. You know, that's a guy. That's one that women don't usually embrace. I don't understand if that was the case. But these motherfuckers took a word that women have empowered in divas. Women are calling us women, the divas of women have always. I've always seen women that's doing protests. I always say call them some divas and shit like that. The divas part of it. Beyonce did a whole fucking album about this shit and was empowering severance and all that shit. She made that shit sound political. So these jackasses, I don't know where they spent that at to where now Divas was negative. I didn't get that. I truly didn't understand their standpoint on that. I thought that was completely ignorant.
What's up? Hey, so
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, American Alucard is his phone right now, which is clearly not ready to go live.
Yeah, but also they just now start doing what call it shit, the NXT North American title. I guess we can also talk about that shit right there too. Like that's another mid card belt. Like it doesn't feel like it's getting overwhelmed with the amount of belts that WWE is doing. They got the UK title that barely gets defended, and then they also are going to add on this North American title.
Well, I'm glad you point out the UK title, which I found to be very stupid. They would sit there and create the UK title, and nothing's done with completely nothing's done with it. I mean, I would like it if Velveteen Dream gets either UK title or the North American title because the guy has talent. The guy is money. He's money. He's a genuine character.
You talking about Pete Dunne?
I said Velveteen Dream.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's pure talent. Let him beat Pete Dunne. Let him beat whoever the fuck get that UK title, whatever like that. The North American Championship, I guess, go ahead and give it to Aleister Black since you motherfuckers don't want to give Aleister Black the world title. I don't know what weakness they see in Aleister Black because they're clearly not letting this motherfucker get the NXT Championship. You know, I don't know what's going on, but give that to Aleister Black. That would make sense. Even though these characters, honestly, rightfully, these can have the belt, but their belts need them. Honestly, let's keep it real. They need that name.
Aleister Black, he's not in the match. Is I guess the next pay-per-view in New Orleans is going to be Aleister Black versus the current champion. And the North American match is going to be Adam Cole, Velveteen, Killian Dane, Lars.
I had told you the other day. I told with you. I think I told Nasser. I told him. I said I don't think Aleister Black in the North. But okay, apparently I was right. So I was taking his advice and going with that.
EC3.
But okay, what's going on with the UK title? Who's challenging for that?
Nobody unless they make a challenger for him.
That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous, dog. I don't get that. Like, it's not. It wouldn't be wrong if Pete Dunne lost it to, like I said, Velveteen Dream, and it ain't like you still can't have a UK star challenge for the title. Like you could when y'all go over to overseas, have somebody come from the crowd, you know, win it. Like literally, Drew McIntyre didn't even get, which is crazy. I would immediately put Drew McIntyre in the UK tournament. Like I would have had him in well, not UK tournament. I would have immediately had Drew McIntyre hopping in Pete Dunne's face. And like I would have immediately. That would have been his debut.
Like a whole fucking year. Like he's close to like a whole year. He's held it since May of last year.
Dumbass shit, man.
And I think he's
Dumbass.
defended.
Against the same motherfucker.
Yep. He defended against Bates. I know he defended against Roderick and Adam Cole. I'm trying to think of who else. Oh yeah, and Wolfgang. He defended against Wolfgang.
You know that I only know the ones I did not know none of that happened. Only seen them there 3 UK title defenses. Let me look this up. I did not know there was that many title shots.
I know, cause I just see him defending against Roderick. I know he defended against Adam Cole, because that just happened like last week. Wolfgang, I know he defended against Wolfgang, and that's 3. There's on one. Oh yeah, I think he defended against Tyler Bate, but that was like a rematch or whatever. But he's also been defending it. Like, here's another weird thing.
Let's see.
He's defending the UK title.
It's only one fucking title holder for the UK championship UK title.
What now?
There's only one title holder.
Yeah, Pete Dunne and Tyler Bate.
Okay, well, I think it's wrong on here. It says first champion is Tyler Bates.
Mm-hmm.
Most reigns, all title holders. Longest reign, Pete Dunne, 302 days. Shortest reign, heaviest champion, 205 pounds. And what I thought that they was gonna. It was well, he was on 205 at first.
Yeah,
with the belt. Because him and what's called they had a fight. They battled on 205.
Yeah, him and Enzo.
The title is supposed to be defending on. I don't know. It's weird where they.
But he defends the title at European indie shows.
Independent wrestling promotions in the United Kingdom. It is the only active WWE championship to be defended outside of WWE, and the first since the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship, which was defended in multiple promotions. Question to become to be exclusive in the 1997. Oh, let's see. Let me see who all fought for this. First defense. Okay. The title began featuring NXT brand win base debuted during which aired in February during the February Taker brand. The title's very first defense took place when
Because you been dropping the wisdom. You've been dropping the wisdom.
It was defended.
It ain't hard. Your brother, he got a little young bit. He probably got a little young bit somewhere. I messaged him, told him all that yesterday. They didn't answer the phone or nothing. They doing it making love. Feel like making love.
So took place in Orlando,
Florida. I've been hit him up. I had a young skis on the
made series, having a few defeated
that young skis on
champion, although
I got a roll right now. Don't message me talking about some yo cuffing ass. That's what I'm saying, yo cuffing ass. You got lost. She supposed to be staying. Yeah. gonna be there until she gets.
I'm gonna ride and drop her off. I gotta go to the store and buy some chicken wings and drop it off for her. And then I'm gonna go over to the Roadhouse and that. Why I'm close? No.
Why not?
I can't get on the live stream.
Oh. Well,
yeah.
I was like, what?
Well, hey, Tashawn, we're gonna pick this up. We'll pick this up. And I guess this is the end of the first ever Sunday wrestling recap.
Black ass nigga.
Damn, man. That's why you're a Pete Dunne fan, man. A guy that only defends the title every blue moon.
That's why you got underground strippers in your motherfucking basement.
I wish I had a basement. Also, real quick before I go, what the fuck are they doing with Rockstar Spud? They made this man to a general manager when he could have been at 205 Live with the I don't know, like Rockstar Spud, like that's another waste of a talent right there.
Hibachi. Who been eating that hibachi?
Someone.